What's going on, everybody? It's DotBets. We're checking back in. We have our Week 14 Best Bet Show coming at you guys here on the Occupy Fantasy YouTube channel. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week. This has been a profitable series that we've added to the channel here. 15-9 for plus 7 units so far. We have multiple weeks to go. We also have the playoffs and divisional rounds, all that's good stuff that we have to still look forward to. So the season is winding down, but we have much more content to provide for you guys. As always, make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel, and so you guys can get notifications and hit that thumbs up as well if you like this content, and leave a comment of your favorite bet of the week or what have you guys tailed with me in the past. Love to hear from you guys in the comments. We've gotten more and more as the series has gone along. We'll recap last week as well shortly. And if this is your first time tuning in, you will get a total bet, you'll get a prop bet, and then we'll continue with our teaser bets. We would do anytime touchdown scores. Those will be saved for the Discord as they come out a little bit later on in the week. So make sure you guys are tuning in each and every week to get these plays. So without further ado, let's go. And also, before we get going, make sure if sports betting is legalized in your state, there are tons of sportsbook deposit bonuses below in the description. Make sure you guys are checking out each and every option that you guys have. Multiple books are incredible to have for line shopping and getting the best line there. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of those deposit bonuses. So Week 13 recap. Didn't go our way. We cashed the Jets Vikings over 45 or over 44.5. That game was sketchy at the beginning. The Jets turned it on late to almost end up winning the game. But I think it ended up with a 49 total or so. It was like 22-27. And Ayuk came just a little bit short. I think he had a 30-yard pass to begin the game. Jimmy G goes down with the injury. Obviously, is a big hurdle to overcome with Purdy. So he did not get to 56 receiving yards, which is unfortunate. That line ticked up, I think, to the 57s and 58s. So that's where, tuning into these, you can get a little bit better of a line. And then our teaser, Giants, Baltimore, and the Seahawks. The Lamar going down did not help. Huntley tried. They ended up winning the game. We teased it down to 2.5. They ended up winning by 1. Did not cash our teaser. So we went 1-2 for minus 1.2 units. No sweat here. A couple different variant options or variants there that happened with the injuries. Can't predict those. But overall, we're 15-9 for plus 7.05 units overall on the show. So let's get into Week 14 here. First play for Week 14. We are going to go with the cash cow of the season so far. If you have not been playing these, I highly suggest you start. We're going to go with another divisional under game. We're going to go Eagles, Giants, under 44.5, minus 110 for 1 unit. There is some developing news here with this game. So I would lock this in as soon as you hear this, as soon as you watch this. Saquon is game time decision. He might not play. If that's the case, this total will end up shrinking even more. But I really, really don't see this game flying over. These are two teams here that want to run the football, and they don't necessarily have explosive runs. They just, especially the Eagles, they can just extend drives and eat the clock with their elite run game. They don't have 60, 70, 50-yard explosive runs that happen. That's, if you turn into the pass, I've kind of lobbied for that, for overs for those types of games. This just screams under, in my opinion. We have a bunch of trends on our end dating back to 2020. These two teams has matched up 4 times. All 4 of them have gone under 44.5. The Giants offense is just incapable of putting up a large amount of points. They do not have receivers. The Darius Slayton being the number one guy is not ideal for a franchise. Then especially if Saquon does not go, I can see this game flying under. And if you want to just back the divisional unders, like I said before, they are 53, 25, and 1 this season. They're hitting at a 68% clip. It's a no-brainer spot. I already locked this in under 44.5. I'm not going to rethink this or overthink it. But you just got two teams that want to run the football. I only see this absolutely going over is if the Eagles score 40-plus points, which I don't believe they're going to do. So give me all of the under 44.5 here. Eagles, Giants for 1 unit. We'll go into our prop of the week here, and it's going to be a person that the model has loved all season long and continues to love this week as he is a top 2 option. We are going to go with Joe Burrow over 296.5 pass plus rushing yards for minus 115 over on DraftKings. We have the Acu prop radar here behind me. Super awesome feature here on occupyfantasy.com. Go and you can search for a player, team, or game. Obviously, I have Joe Burrow searched for here. You have all of his props that are available. You click total passing plus rush yards. It takes you right to it. And as you guys can see, the line here at over 296.5. It's over 297.5 at BetMGM. So obviously, you line shop makes it super convenient for you. Click it, go right and sign into your account and place the bet. So over 296.5 here at DraftKings. And if you've watched Burrow play recently, he has ran the football a lot more. I think he's had over 30-plus yards rushing in 2 straight games. So I almost took his rush yards. I was a little bit hesitant. Cleveland doesn't get too much pressure on the quarterback. I know Myles Garrett can, and if he does, then he has the ability to. I'm going to go the safer route here and put his pass yards on here just to a little bit more of a safer bet. Plus, you have Jamar Chase, another week back. T. Higgins is nursing a hamstring injury. I still believe he's going to be able to go. You do have Mixon back. Mixon and Pirine in the pass game can also help. This Cleveland defense has given up a lot of yards, especially in the air recently. So, and Burrow has hit this in 3 straight games. So this Bengals team coming off of that high win against the Chiefs, believe we see this offense continue to roll. Plus, I think this game is a little bit closer than the spread indicates. The Browns, I think, are getting 5.5, 6 at some books. Another week with Deshaun Watson. I think this game could be a little bit closer where Burrow has to throw the football a little bit more. And like I said, the model loves him this week. So I'm going to back and trust the model here and go with Burrow to have a big game once again. So give me Burrow over 296.5 passing plus rush yards, minus 115 for 1 unit over on DraftKings. And we'll get to our teaser of the week. We had I think it was 5 in a row we hit. And this past weekend was the first time it had not hit in 5 weeks. Obviously, with Lamar Jackson going down, it was tough for the Ravens to go ahead and get that cover for us. But we're going to go right back to it this week. Instead of a 6-point teaser, we're going to go with a 7-point. Helps us get a little bit better line here. And we're going to go with Chiefs -2, Bucks plus 10.5, and the Bills -3. Chiefs are playing at Denver. They're getting 9, so I'm teasing that down 7 points to -2. Just a little bit safer bet here. I think the Chiefs can obviously blow them out with the Broncos' inefficiencies on the offensive side of the football. Little bit, you got Mahomes coming off of 2 straight losses. That never happens. So I do believe that the Chiefs can roll here. Just teasing it down, have a nice safer bet here. And then we have the Bucks playing in San Fran. Going to be a tough matchup for Brady and company. If they could just bottle up the 2-minute drill for the entire game, I could see them winning this game. But that 49ers defense is legit. I'm going to go ahead and just buffer this line, give us some more play. Bucks plus 10.5. I don't believe they lose by double digits here. I think Brady can keep this game a little bit closer than that. And then the divisional game, Jets at the Bills. I'm going to tease that down to Bills -3. Current line's at 10. I think this line's crazy, in my opinion. You could probably take the Jets and be done with it and maybe tease them up plus 17. I'm going to go a little bit safer route. I think the Bills can go ahead and win this game by more than a field goal. But man, this Jets team, they can keep it close, and I just don't think they're going to get blown out to an extent. But this Bills team should continue to roll and get a nice little victory here at home against the divisional rival in the Jets. So we got Chiefs -2, Bucks plus 10.5, and then the Bills -3. 7-point teaser plus 130 for 1 unit. And as always, if you guys have enjoyed this content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure to leave a comment below for your favorite bet of the week, or which one you love of mine, which one you're fading. I'd love to hear from you guys regardless. So let's continue to have a profitable week here and get after it.